Aaron, it's great to be back in the All-Ireland series, especially after winning it last year, going in as league champions, Munster champions. Do you feel that added extra pressure?
No, I don't think there's extra pressure. Well, I haven't felt it so far yet, but I suppose just at the moment is good times for Limerick. It's great to have the 3 cups in Limerick for a change. I think it's important that we got to celebrate them a few days as well, and like they're great achievements. But after the day or two, you kind of get sick of all the celebrating for a while, I suppose. You just kind of want to get back in training, and our heads are firmly focused now in 2 or 3 weeks' time.
It would have been easy to, I suppose, lose the rag last year. You're so young, you could have gone off the rails and enjoyed it a bit too much, but you fought back this year and decided to win everything.
Yeah, I think winning's a habit, and you want to kind of keep it going for as long as you can. You might only be fortunate enough to play for Limerick for 7 or 8 years, so kind of want to make hay when the sun shines. And like as I said there inside a while ago, I don't see why you would want to play if you don't try and win everything. So that's our motto, yeah.
What is it about Limerick though at the moment? Do you think a lot of you had an experience when you won the All-Ireland? Is it because you're all in the same boat and you had that experience growing up under the underage clubs?
I think there's been kind of 10 or 11 or maybe 12 of us that have come from under 14s to the senior ranks now at the moment, and we just have a great bond together, and I don't know, it's just like a club team at the moment, and everyone's playing and willing to die and all for each other. So I don't know, it's just easy to go into an environment like that, and we had the experienced people, the likes of Graham, the likes of Nicky, all these, and they've obviously been great to us in our first year or two. So no, I think we kind of complement each other well, and at the moment things are working out well for us.
I know you mentioned you're very close and stuff, but when it comes to team selection, I'm sure that there is that bit of a fight. And I know I met Declan Hanlon recently. He told me it's hard. I know you don't want to say this, but it's hard to tell the A's and the B's nowadays.
It is, of course, and I think that's going to benefit us in the next few weeks. There's a lot being made about how Limerick respond to their 4-week break, but I think the matches we're going to be playing in training are going to be just as competitive playing any other team. I think some of the toughest people I've marked this year have been in training, and they haven't even played a match with Limerick this year. So yeah, to be fair with us, I think the competitiveness of our panel will really help us.
The 2 defeats in the Munster Championship, you bounced back really well on both occasions from those, and you've kind of put yourselves in a great position with that victory over Tipperary momentum wise.
Yeah, I suppose the 2 defeats are obviously a kick in the teeth. They really kind of spurred us on and gave us a lot to work on, and I suppose we were lucky that we had the 2 weeks in between both games to really study who we were playing next, and just lucky enough we come out the right side of it, so I can't complain now at the moment.
The position you're in now and waiting to know who those opponents are, it's going to be a huge task regardless which of the 2 it's going to be.
Yes, for the few teams that are left now, there's nothing between all the teams left, so anyone can win it, but for the time being we're just focusing on working hard and training and getting ourselves right, and whoever we come up against then hopefully will be right for them.
What would you put on the difference between the 2 tip games? The fact that there's a Munster title on the line in front of your home fans is a huge incentive to win any game.
It is, but to be fair, and I don't mind saying it, to be fair, Tipperary were better than us the first day, and that's not easy to say, and it's definitely not easy to go out and imagine losing 2 matches to them. I don't think that's bearable, to be honest. But as I said there, we had the 2 weeks after the match in Thurles, and I think the boys, they really meticulously studied Tipperary, and it paid off. It paid dividends in it, and we were lifting the cup, thank God.
And even this break, Limerick could do it given the Munster Championship is so intense.
It is, but sure, we're training so hard at the start of the year. People want to be playing matches, so if we were playing the All-Ireland semi-final tomorrow, it wouldn't really bother me. Just to go out there and be able to do it was great, And
heading into a semi-final, it's been a very unpredictable championship so far. We've seen that across the board.
Yeah, and I think that's good, it keeps it interesting anyway. Anyone could win it, and the days of, say, the teams in the past dominating and before the championship starts who's going to win it, I think that's not exciting for no one, so I think there's way better the way it is at the moment. And yeah.
Aaron, have you thought of being back-to-back All-Ireland champions?
No, Valerie, I haven't. I don't want to think that far down the line yet. No, we can't look past the 27th of July, and if we do, if there's any complacency there at all, we'd be wiped out straight away.